reasons why I think Xavi shouldn't have been sacked as the head coach of Barcelona. For now, yes, at least for now. I know a lot of people are disappointed in me because they've been asking me to record a video about this incident, this whole Xavi firing and this whole Hansi Flick appointment, but that's taken a while. Now that I've gotten the opportunity, I mean, I was facing a little bit of technical challenge, and now I've been able to resolve that challenge. So I am back to record the video. So I have reasons why I think Xavi at least should have remained at the end of the season, and these are my reasons why I think Xavi shouldn't have been sacked at the moment. Yes, in FC Barcelona as the coach of FC Barcelona. And my first reason is one. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Iverson Sports on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel, and then don't forget to also turn on the notification bell after subscribing, so that anytime we upload a video, we will you'll be updated, so that you'll be the first to watch the video. So Xavi Hernandez, the first reason why I think he shouldn't have been sacked as the head coach. First of all, you see, Xavi believing in the La Masia boys, that kids in La Masia, is one thing we should at least appreciate. It's one thing we should have respected of Xavi. Him believing in that La Masia kids and giving them the chance to play. A lot of coaches, I know you'll be asking yourself, or you'll be saying, oh, a lot of coaches have given chances to La Masia boys to also prove themselves at the club, like the Busquets, like the Fabregas, like the Iniesta, Xavi, and the Messi issue. But think of it, football has actually evolved now, and giving a lot of La Masia players opportunity to play in the Champions League, to play at a stage at the highest level, especially. Xavi's issue is something else, because Messi didn't come to to the mainstream team or in the main team at 16 years. Xavi didn't come to, Iniesta didn't come to the main team at 16 years. Piqué didn't come to the main team at 17 years. Carlos Puyol, they didn't come at 17 years. You get me? But Xavi giving Lamine Yamal 16 years. Pogba 17 years. Magui 18 years. Fermin Lopez 20 years. And his development plan with Xavi, with Gavi, is something we should have respected. You see, Xavi is not an extraordinary coach. Yes, he's not a world-class and top-class manager. But he understands the La Masia, because he's a product of La Masia. From the La Masia ranks to the main team, and then now as a coach. So he understands what's in the La Masia and how to fetch quality players from the La Masia to play at the highest level in Barcelona in the first team. So him believing in the La Masia kids and how he gave them the chance to play. A lot of young chaps are in a lot of academies in top class. Real Madrid have the Casilla, Chelsea have the Coman. But how many times do you see these clubs giving their kids huge opportunity to play in the club, like Xavi gave, or like Barcelona gave to those kids? Pep Guardiola gave some people chance, or some of the young boys chances. Yes, so Pep Guardiola is part of those few coaches who trusted in La Masia. But after Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique came to meet an already established team, built by Pep Guardiola, Tata Martino, and Tito Villanova. May so rest in perfect peace. Kiki Setien all came through the ranks. But can you mention at least one top player or one top La Masia product they unveiled? Yes, you can say Ronald Koeman brought Gavi, but how was his development under Ronald Koeman? How was Gavi's development under Ronald Koeman? And check his growth rates under Xavi. That will tell you that his development plan for the young kids is something good. Yes, Ansu Fati came under Ernesto Valverde. He played well in his few matches, and after he sustained the injury, he hasn't come back. So he's one positive we can talk about after Pep Guardiola. So my first reason is that Xavi giving them chance to play, and then how he's been able to scout young chaff from the La Masia to the main team. Now, secondly, he's the only available coach. He's the only available coach who understands Barcelona's philosophy and Barcelona's system. He's the only coach. And you know why I'm saying that? I'm not saying the available coaches are not good. Pochettino is available. Roberto De Zerbi is available. Julian Nagelsmann is available. He can all do his with the national team, with the French, with the German national team, but he's available. If negotiations goes on well, he can come to and take over. A lot of coaches, we have Thomas Tuchel. They are all available. But why did I say that Xavi is the only coach available who understands Barcelona's system? I'm not saying Xavi is the only coach. Listen to me well. I'm not saying Xavi is the only coach who understands Barcelona's system and philosophy. I said he's the only available coach. Apart from Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique. I said what? Apart from Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique. Who I think, even for Luis Enrique, I doubt. Apart from Pep Guardiola, who understands the system equally or better than Xavi. No available coach understands the philosophy and system more than Xavi. So with coaches, or with this kind of personality available, and you decide to fire him, you appoint someone else. Yes, Xavi understands Barcelona. He understands the fans, what the fans want. Xavi knew last season Barcelona were not high top there as compared to Madrid and Atletico Madrid, but he managed to win the league. Yes, we're not up there. We didn't have better team than Madrid and Atletico Madrid, but we won the league. Yes, because Xavi knew that the supporters of Barcelona, what they want is to see trophies, because the club was built with trophies, and they've seen successful moments and happy moments. The club winning trophies, treble, sextuple, 2 times. So trophies are something you always want to see every season. But for the past 2 seasons, Xavi and Barcelona hadn't won the league. So sometimes he sacrificed the beautiful football and won the trophy last season. That's what I mean when I say Xavi understands Barcelona's philosophy and Barcelona's system more, because he understands the supporters. He understands what the supporters want. Furthermore, the way Xavi was able to compete at the highest level last season and even this season in the UEFA Champions League with limited resources and limited funds and budgets, it's something we should have considered. It's something Barcelona should have considered. I am very passionate about this issue because I am a Barcelona fan. I am talking from my heart and I know what's actually going in the club, and something since we should have considered before taking some decisions. Yes, I've not said anywhere, and I've always said this, that Xavi is not a world-class manager or a top-class coach like Pep Guardiola in their Jordan clubs. No. He's not, when it comes to quality, he's not up to Hansi Flick's level. Yes, because putting both CVs aside, Hansi Flick has a rich and better CV than Xavi Hernandez. But at this stage, at this point in time, what he has done as the coach, or at least, Barcelona could have done better than this. Furthermore, him competing at the highest level with limited budget is another thing we should have considered. Barcelona only signed last summer. Barcelona only spent 3.5 million to sign Oro Romeo, a club that lost their DM, who has been in the club for years, who has achieved a lot of things in the club for years, and he left the club. The person you replace him with was 3.5 million. Yes. Sergio Busquets, if not the best defensive midfielder in the world, will be part of the top 2 best defensive midfielders football has ever seen. But he left the club and he decided to replace him with Oro Romeo. Now, Oro Romeo started the season, and moving forward, he wasn't able to perform the role he was given. So Xavi drew a strategy. He developed a strategy to play Christensen in such role as a defensive midfielder. And boom, it started working. Until he was suspended in the second leg for the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals against PSG. And he didn't play. And then we all saw that there was certain thing that was missing in the midfield. That was Christensen. So this was Xavi did. You were not able to sign him his preferred midfielder, defensive midfielder, because Xavi's preferred defensive midfielder was Martin Zubimendi. Has a release clause of 60 million euros. Barcelona can't afford. Joshua Kimmich, Barcelona couldn't afford. Now we were able to afford Oro Romeo, and he's not able to play because he didn't have that Barcelona standard, or he don't have that Barcelona standard. So Xavi managed the situation and find his way out to maneuver his way to replace him with some people or with some player, and then it was working. Now, lastly, why I think Xavi shouldn't have been sacked is the boys in the club has gradually developed a certain chemistry and relationship with the coach. This is a young coach and a young team. We have 16-year-old player in, we have 17, we have 18, we have 19, we have 20, we have 21, 22 to 33. And gradually, Barcelona is a project, is team under development. So Xavi started the development two and a half years ago. Now we are in his second or getting to third year. You fired him. The boys has gradually developed a certain chemistry and a certain relationship with the coach. That at least you give him the chance to develop the players to a certain level. Now Xavi has been fired. Are you now coming to start from the scratch to build again? And before you reach the highest level, your competitors, those you are competing with, are already gone. So these are certain things we should have considered before firing Xavi as the head coach. And these are my reasons why I think Xavi shouldn't have been sacked. Firstly, Xavi believed in the La Masia boys and giving them chance to play, to prove themselves. Secondly, he was able to compete at the highest level even with limited resources. Thirdly, he's the only available manager who understands Barcelona's system and their philosophy. And thirdly, the boys gradually developing some chemistry and some relationship with the coach, which would have helped Barcelona. But we decided to fire him, and then we've now come back to square zero, or to course 90. It's now course 90, so we are now back to zero. Come to start again. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. My name is Abel Lopez, and don't forget to share the video and like and comment. Drop your comments too.